Hi there Libra, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 30th of September. This week begins with the sun still in your sign, giving you an opportunity to cut the mustard when it comes to expressing yourself, energizing projects that are important to you. But laying in wait is a square with Pluto. Now this square with Pluto, broadly with your sign, has been going on for 5 years, particularly if you're an early born Libran person, so in the first 10 degrees of your sign. Well, the chances are that you've been having some thoughts about where you live, who you live there with, and how have been very much to the fore. And of course, Uranus has been in your sector of relating for the last 2 years, and Uranus and Pluto have been involved in a very, very tense struggle for some while, and that continues this week. But what makes this different is that by the end of this week there's a new moon in your sign, and this is generally an opportunity to really big ourselves up, be really enthusiastic, perhaps change our dress sense and make a fantastic impact. And you could do that, particularly with the opposition with Uranus, which is pretty well exact on this new moon, but the square is there with Pluto on both planets or both positions. So I think it's going to be important, therefore, to understand that although some things could change, it could also set off a chain reaction, and that could be to do with your sense of personal settlement, of emotional security, and that's not necessarily easy. It just depends if something's been enduring for some while. In other words, you've been putting up with something. Is this the time now to just grit your teeth and really go through whatever you need to go through? And if you do, it could be an astonishing change in a very positive way for you. Now, what else happens this week? Well, Venus, your ruler, continues in your sector of finances, and this can bring some extra cash in. But Mercury has moved into this area too this week, and initially forges a great link with Neptune. You'll remember Venus did this last week. This gives you an encouragement to be more imaginative about how you marshal your resources. But by the end of the week, Mercury is alongside Saturn, and you could feel a bit gloomy, or you may compare yourself to other people. Don't do this, particularly not your friends, because Mars is asking you to be bold, brave, and even brash when it comes to your future hopes. But it's also asking you in its square with Venus to be realistic. So keep your feet on the ground. Don't get too down. If there is a bit of a struggle, I do feel that you're still in pole position to make changes, but it's like you have to take the initiative. If you're being passive to this process, I don't think it will be as easy at all. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.